Part two then, Scott. We've spoken about touring cars. Let's talk about what's on the package, or rather what's not on the package. This is the pod.
Yeah, not on the package is the Ginettas, and I think it's a huge miss.
That's really sticking in your craw, isn't it?
It really does annoy me, because when you go watch touring cars, you go there for touring cars, and the sport package is bonus. Apart from, I like Porsches, so I watch the Porsches. I know a lot of people don't like Carrera Cup. I like Carrera Cup.
And before anyone starts, but you're friends with Graves Motorsport, Rob? Yes, I am friends with Graves Motorsport. So,
are you? You've not mentioned it.
I know. But, you know, they're Porsche team now. I think the Minis have been impressive this year. Tom Ovenden has been a very good champion.
The Minis are always good.
Yeah.
The racing is always good.
I think now it's been taken out of X8's hands in the background.
Good move.
Yeah.
Cheaty. But
I didn't say that.
You didn't need to. I said it. I said it and I mean it.
Yeah.
So the Minis are good. The Legends are brilliant.
Yes.
And any time you have the classic Mini Miglias, like, let's be honest, Thruxton watching the Minis is, that's wicked. But the feeder series, you should have a feeder series, and Ginetta Juniors was the pinnacle feeder series for TOCA package.
Right.
The amount of drivers that have come through that series, that organisation, and moved on into elite motorsport.
Yeah.
There's not many others unless you're going to go proper single-seater racing, but having that car was so versatile to then have, you can go into the 55s, the 56s, and you're missing that massively. And I think that moving to the BROCC and British GT, from their point of view, was brilliant.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, and other people's opinions that I've spoken with, Ginetta propped up TOCA for a good number of years when the racing from the touring cars wasn't where it needed to be.
Okay.
And the support packages were better.
Yeah, I mean, we were blessed with Clios for years, and there were some phenomenal.
We were. And again, you're missing that. Have the Minis, the JCWs, been as entertaining as the Clios?
No, I think the Coopers have.
The Coopers definitely have. But again, that comes down to you haven't got the aero.
No.
It's just that car that's moving around.
And 130 horsepower, not a lot of power to it. Overgripped, underpowered, overgripped.
Yeah.
Absolutely on the lock stops at every single corner. They dance.
Brilliant racing. And the JCWs are okay. They're not my favourite. I'd rather watch the Coopers.
Yeah.
I think they're good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Caymans, I do like watching the Caymans anyway, and there's good drivers in the Caymans. Dan Zelot's moving to the Caymans is a good move.
I think it was a very good move.
Yeah,
Lydia Walmsley went from Minis to Caymans.
Yeah, and she's done really well.
Yeah.
It suits her.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the drivers it suits.
Yep. I think Team Parker they've always been a Porsche team.
Oh, mate, yeah.
So they will always have the best gear, always have, they had the head start on the Caymans when they first came in, and it shows. The likes of Wera Tools are backing academy drivers in that series.
It's again, that's someone else has taken over that mantle of backing academy drivers, bringing that young drivers through, because we seem to go in phases of where a company or a brand will do that.
Yep.
And then they disappear off. Or they go with a driver, they continually follow that driver up with. So I think Tom Ingram get taken from he was lower formula.
Yeah, it was KX
Academy. And then they go
but that was the same as Josh Cook.
Yeah.
Ash Sutton.
Yeah.
They all had their spread.
We do miss the whole thing. You remember Ginetta, Adam Morgan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Adam, he won the Ginettas and then had the backing by Ginetta to race touring cars.
Yeah, with Speedworks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He didn't have a very good season, but it still gave him the year of learning. He then came in with his own backing and did the second year and did a lot better.
Family team. One of the best teams on the grid as well. I still back them.
Yeah.
Even though they're not there. I'm biased. I don't care.
You're biased with Sicily.
I am biased with Sicily. Yes, 100%.
Yeah. What the fuck happened with TOCA Juniors?
Just over bloody priced. I think just everything that.
I think the social media really let them down.
The car was fucking ugly. It looked like a 306 had a baby with a lardo. It was awful. It was just crap.
The thing is,
wasn't marketed properly.
No, and the problem is, once you start going after other junior series on your social media without having to put in a car on the grid,
you are asking for trouble, aren't you?
People then turn around and was like, dude, concentrate on your own product. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, who's running the social media? A 4-year-old?
Yeah, it wasn't good enough.
It seriously, they were just like, what are you doing? Because they went after, obviously there may be some stuff in the background, some personal stuff between whoever organises juniors, whoever organises TOCA Juniors. But still, in a professional motorsport setting, that wouldn't have gone down with Alan Gow and co, surely, especially when you're starting up a series that carries the TOCA brand.
Yeah.
Alan Gow is very much Mr. Brand.
Oh, it's all about brand. He's done a very good job at building that brand.
And they did the big launch. They got lots of teams involved. I mean, Graves were looking to run a car.
Graves had the car at NEC this year.
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
and
the only product that I personally saw, and it got interest.
Yeah, people were having a look at the car, and I think Dave Beecroft that ran it was there, but there was just no take up. But there were teams invested. There's another team, Apex Developments, I think they were in with it, or looking to run cars in it. And all of a sudden, when you heard that cars were being, the one thing I noticed as well, when you look at championships that are brand new, you normally get PR photos that come out of cars being built, cars in the workshop being built, finished, tweaked.
Not
tested.
AI image.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden there were whispers coming out that they got touring car drivers to come out and check. Now, again, this is unverified stuff. This is stuff that we've been told from around the paddock. So before anyone comes after us, this is what people have come to us. And we know we have to build a balanced view.
Yeah.
It's a brand new startup, so there's always going to be difficulties. Cost is going to be a major issue. And it was marketed at directly appeasing the Ginetta Junior fold.
Oh, 100%.
120 grand a year budget, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
People that are spending that sort of money in karting anyway. I know that.
They are, 100%. I know that.
But the costs were still astronomical. The costs made it...
30 grand, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's just...
People were pricing it up to do it properly, and then they can go and race Ginetta Juniors that's already established, already got the prestige of having the likes of Lando Norris and all those champions that have been in it before. They were already asking for trouble. BRSCC Fiestas have their place. JSCC Saxos have their place. Differing budgets. And this came in with a lot of promise. There was not a lot of cars being built. And then you heard this. So I'll go back to my point. Sorry, I've waffled a bit there. But supposedly they had touring car drivers go out and test the car. And there was no anti-roll bar. And it was rolling like crazy in the corners. And got out of the car and was like, this...
Yeah, it was not good. It wasn't... They didn't enjoy it.
Got out of the car and was like, this is undrivable. This is not what we should be using.
Yeah.
And then it was... All of a sudden, you also heard that certain vendors still hadn't been paid for the original bodywork.
Yeah.
And there was people not been paid for engineering work that had been carried out on it. And it was like, oh, that's not good. I know that happens in touring cars a lot.
Unfortunately, yeah. But, yeah, these are the guys that have tried to help you to get your product up and going, and then you're not paying them. So then motorsport's small, as we know.
People remember.
Everyone remembers. Everyone talks.
Yep.
It's a small pool.
Yep.
So if you're not paying a particular vendor or someone that's manufactured something for you, they're going to talk to someone else and talk to someone else and talk to someone else. It might be Chinese whispers.
And eventually it catches up.
It does.
Whether it takes years or months.
100%. And I think that was just accelerated with the Ginetta Juniors. I don't think the product was... not Ginetta Juniors.
TOCA Juniors.
The product wasn't good enough. The marketing wasn't good enough. It just missed the mark.
Yeah.
Massively missed the mark. And a lot of people, if you read online, were saying, why aren't you taking an existing product like the Mini and using that as a cheaper way? As long as if all people want is they want to go to a racetrack and be entertained. Yeah. And if you can get people to turn up and spend their money to race, the TOCA package is brilliant to get onto.
I get that, but it's using that TOCA package to then make a progression up through the ranks. So now, Ginetta were there. From my point of view, Ginetta were there. So Lando went from Ginetta Juniors to F4, up the ranks to F1.
Yeah.
Other people have gone Ginetta to the British GT GT4, or they've gone from Ginetta Junior to Super Cup to GT4 to GT3 and away.
Yep.
Harry King went from Ginetta, Porsches.
Yep.
He's now a factory driver. Elsewhere, he's done Super Cup. I can't remember where he is now, but he's doing LMP2 stuff in Asia Le Mans and all sorts. There is a pathway there.
There is a pathway there, and that's a well used product marketed well.
Yeah.
It's still expensive, but it's a car that was developed the right way.
Yes.
And the skills, the transition between any vehicle.
But that's the thing as well. So, putting it to you this way. If you spent the money out and put your child in a TOCA Junior, let's say it did take off, and you ended up spending best part 150 grand in a season like you would a Ginetta Junior, where would that then send you next? What skills would that give you? Are you going to jump straight into a touring car? Unlikely.
100% not. No. You're not going to make that jump up.
Okay.
It's just not. The budget's different, but I don't think you're going to go there. But it's where you go on after that. Is there multiple seasons in that car, in that championship?
Yeah.
Is there a midpoint between that junior car to a full-blown touring car?
Yeah.
Whereas with the Ginetta package, you had that step up before you got to the big Ginettas, or then on to touring cars or whatever else. But that's what I mean. It missed the mark.
And Ginetta had the ladder straight up to Formula One.
It's done there. It was ready to go.
Yeah. Formula One. Ginetta had
they've got the LMP car.
Yeah. So they've got the Formula to sports cars, and then if you want to go from Ginetta,
it's a good
juniors, and then F4, and then away you go.
Yeah.
It's proven.
Not having that formula or a formula on that package is a miss.
Yeah.
And I think some of the support packages we had throughout the year weren't quite as entertaining as maybe they were billed to be.
Right.
Such
as?
What do we have on this year? Did we have caterers on this year? Or was that last year?
I can't remember. It was that astounding.
That's what I can't.
Radicals.
Yeah, radicals. And
the one thing that's been pointed out with the sports is the gap in the scheduling.
Yeah, I mean, this short. Like I remember early on. I think I come back from holiday or before I went away.
Yeah.
And there was so little formula. When you actually look at the timetable, because I look at the timetable like you do with TSL or the actual event timetable. There's huge gaps in a TOCA package. Usually that's really, really tight.
Whereas, back in the day,
gaps of 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Why? What?
This
is the premiere. This is live on ITV.
Yep.
And it's filler.
Yeah.
And it's hold on a minute.
It's not good, is it?
Not really.
Now, whether they have to do that for TV purposes because not enough people need to know about the donkey aids and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, how many times can you sponsor a donkey?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You certainly make an ass out of yourself.
Hey.
No, I get it. So we don't know what pressures are going on in the background, whether TV's going, we need more ad time, we need more this, we need more that.
And also, how much are TOCA charging the organisations to race on that package is the other thing.
Well, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure to race on the TOCA package, first of all, you have to be under an awning.
Yeah.
So even if you can't just rock up with a van and trailer.
No. You have to be there Thursday, you can't leave until the Sunday.
Yep.
Even if you write your car off in testing.
Yep.
You're there. So you're locked in, locked on.
Yeah. So, and you have to be under an awning, so that's further, you have to rent awning space. And I get it. So we're talking about
it's
the Premier thing. So you have to go by these laws.
I 100% understand. You can't, like you said, rock up van and trailer or a gazebo,
but then,
or like we do in club racing.
So when you look at Coopers and you look at some of the costs involved there, I mean, slicks aren't cheap, and I've heard some of the top like echelon teams are charging anything up to 60, 70 grand a season, and it's like, good Lord.
Yeah.
But then you look at Alex Keynes, big plug for Alex Keynes this year. He's going to be on the podcast in the next couple of weeks. Wins the championship this year on an absolute budget, using second-hand parts, recycled parts. Absolutely smashed it out the park.
Smashed it.
So,
that's entertaining. But if you look at that, that's a pre-existing car. That's just a Mini.
Yep.
It's a good package.
Yep, it's a very good package. Well. But the problem is they will look at, it's Premier Motorsport, we need something that's market relevant. And then, of course, the news came in with TOCA Juniors that TOCA have dropped the contract, everything like that, and they put the statement out, and everyone kind of went, well, we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
And then there was the announcement that followed that PMR were going to build a car. Mm-hmm. They tendered for it, and they got it. What happens now? Because they don't have a premises.
No, we're waiting now. And that's just going to get put back, because the touring car surely is going to take the forefront, because now they're developing a new car, aren't they?
Supposedly.
So we're going to have that again. So we're going to have another couple of years where the support package is a bit varied.
Yeah.
But
But I think it needs to. I think what TOCA perhaps need to do is go out to clubs and go, right, clubs, you can tender for one grid spot. Here are the terms. Here's how much it's going to cost.
What would you put on it?
What would I put on it?
If you pay your money.
Yeah.
You go and pop yourself in the grandstand.
Yeah.
And you want to watch touring cars.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay.
What else do you want to see as a fan? This can be track specific, because obviously different tracks are better. Like Thruxton with the minis is fantastic.
Yeah.
Knockhill's completely different.
Yep.
What would you have your dream package to sit there for the day where it's going to keep you rooted in that seat to watch?
I'm going to be a bit biased here.
Modified Fords.
Maybe.
That's one. You can have that. You can have that.
But I like having the historical element on there. So the pre-66s are there and the pre-83s are on there. I like the racing, and they're classic cars. And it's people that, nowadays you take your granddad to the racing and they'll be like, oh, I had that car.
That is the thing. Like my dad's, he remembers the Escorts and things like that. And then my granddad, the Cortinas and stuff like that. So if you took them to a touring car, you could have that generational thing where.
Yep.
There's cars that they remember, and then there's your current that you remember.
Do you know what I would have on the package?
Go on.
Which they will absolutely go, no, we've got a single-seeker package on here, you can bugger off.
Go on.
I'd have Formula Ford.
Well, yeah. Let's be honest.
For the racing.
The racing, yes.
If you are a racing purist, let's face it, without fans, you don't have a crowd. Without a crowd, you don't have sponsors, because you don't have the eyes on. No. So if you want to watch good hard racing, single-seater Formula Ford 1600, all day long and twice on a Sunday.
100%. That's probably one of the only single-seater Formulas I'd choose to watch.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just don't like Formula 4. I think it's boring.
There's too much air involved. The problem, I look at Formula Ford as a formula because it's got no aero. The drivers are learning how to set up a car, how to race a car hard that's moving. And if you're listening or watching this and you go back and you watch the Formula Ford Festival finals over the years, they have been astounding.
Every year I've watched Formula Ford Festival. It's brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. And then the Walter Hayes Trophy is just as good. I mean, the Walter Hayes Trophy had David Addison commentating on it, and it was absolutely astounding the last lap this year.
Yeah.
Put that on the TOCA package for a round.
Yeah.
But then, of course...
Well, what circuit? That's what I was getting at. So if you were to pick a circuit, where would you have it? You can only have it once. Just once.
Formula Ford, I'd have at Brands.
Okay.
As a guest round.
GP or Indy?
Indy.
Okay.
Indy, yeah. Or the Silverstone National.
Silverstone National.
Because they're the two that I know work.
Yeah.
Mod Ford, Snetterton. Because you can see them open their legs up the straight.
The quick ones, yeah, not
mine.
He teed it up.
Yeah, 100%.
He teed it up.
100%. There are so many good. I mean, Civic Cup.
Yes, another good one. The Hyundai one. The Hyundai Cup's a good one. Another one makes series. That's very good. The racing's been really entertaining from the stuff I've seen.
Very entertaining, but I think it'd be too budget for the TOCA package. I don't think Alan Gow would have that.
Okay. But we're talking about what you would want to see if you were in charge.
If I was in charge. BRCC have got some very good championships.
They have, indeed.
The likes of TTs. They're a good entertaining one-make package, so it'd be...
Same the thing with the MX-5s. They're good entertaining.
MX-5s, Super Cup.
Huge grids as well.
You bang MX-5 Super Cup cars on there, and they will, and you get all the hard charges on there. Your Will Blackwell Chambers, Aidan Hills, Tom Langford.
You're in for some good racing.
Yes.
Really, really good racing. Legends I would have on that grid, because racing is always
Well, they're
good,
kind of a given
entertaining.
anyway. I think it's kind of given now that they are going to guest appear on the touring cars for the foreseeable.
And they should, because they're really good at it.
Yeah.
They're entertaining. I still think you need the Carrera Cup GP. Because again, that's...
Well, yeah. No, because they're already on the package, so they're already there.
Yeah.
We're talking about the guest slots.
So if you had the guest slots, but those championships that you would want to go and watch, so all the others don't exist, and you are just there for touring cars.
Right. Okay. So now you've put it that way. Now you've properly put the rules in.
Yeah. So it's just touring cars.
Right.
You've got your 3 races of touring cars.
Right.
And then, obviously, if you want to go on the Saturday, you get this stupid silly qualifying race that they want to do.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a later pod, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
Because I'm not sure on that either.
No.
It's a bit... I don't see that. It's
both
a lot
Porsche
of risk.
championships, yes.
Which Porsche? Sprint and Carrera Cup?
Both of them.
Cool.
Yep.
I agree with you on that one.
Okay. Both minis.
JCWs?
I would have JCWs because I think in the last few rounds, they've proved that they've got the numbers back.
Okay.
They've proved their worth. Okay. And I think it needs to be level playing field independent running the championship in terms of independent body. And to be honest, if you're on that level, you need someone independent or the manufacturer. Like Ginetta ran their series.
Yeah, they weren't biased to one particular team.
Yeah, whereas Minis, and let's just get that out. It doesn't look good when it accelerate, run the mini challenge, and then run a team of cars in it. It's always going to look bad.
Yeah,
100%. Whether anything's been going on over the years or not, don't know. But it doesn't look good. It's not a good look to the racer when they're going, hang on a minute.
It's going to be there as soon as you do it.
Yeah.
It is, though, isn't it? It's
and that's just...
It's like Alan Gow having his own team and then having TOCA. It's just not...
Yes.
Alan Gow's going to want to win.
Yes.
And do whatever he can.
Yes.
To win.
Yes. It's a racing instinct.
By hook, by crook. He might be completely legitimate, but
100%.
There's always going to be that element there.
Yep. So, okay, so we've got...
What would draw you in as a fan, and I really want to see those?
Mazdas, Formula Fords, modified Fords.
Okay. That would keep you there all day?
Yes.
Track specific? So you said brands for your Formula Ford?
Yeah.
Snetterton for your mod Ford?
Yes. Mod Fords have been to not kill and it's a car breaker. I can't afford that on ITV4. Can't afford that.
No.
If you turn up with 25 cars and end up with 7 finishing, it's not good. It's just fixed or repaired daily.
Minis are always good at knock-hill.
Yes. Okay, so you keep the minis in.
And the legends at knock-hill. The legends at knock-hill.
Legends at knock-hill and Donington.
Yes.
Donington.
Cartwheels down the straight. Fantastic.
You had to go there, didn't you?
That's brilliant. It was entertaining stuff. The racing was brilliant. They're doing somersaults. It was fantastic.
It just made
As
OE...
a kid, imagine watching that.
It just made OE say some very, very...
his voice went up a couple of octaves.
Oh, just a bit. And I think everyone breathed a sigh of relief when the driver was released.
100%. That's a very, very safe car.
I mean, again, Ginetta Juniors, I'd love to see them back.
I'd love to see the Ginetta Juniors back. I just think those are entertaining. I know some juniors that are now moving into that series because it's still the series to go into.
Oh, there's some money involved, though.
Yes.
I've been told several times about karting dads that have got the money to go into it and they're buying 5 or 6 Ginettas to check which one's quickest.
Yep.
And then selling the slower ones off.
And then putting driver coaches out with the kids in testing. They're hiring the track for the day, going out and doing testing with the kids and putting their driver coaches in order to get them used to
door-to-door
wheel or door-to-door, drafting, all of it, fully preparing them
for how it's going to be.
But that is what that championship sort of has bred, because if you are fast in a Ginetta, you are looked at as someone that teams maybe need to look at, maybe sponsors need to look at. So we've gone a little bit off topic.
We have a little bit, but I would say, okay, right, your turn. What would you have?
So obviously we have a touring cars Carrera Cup GB.
Yep.
I like Carrera Cup GB, especially at Knockhill.
Caymans?
I think they're brilliant. Cayman Sprint Challenge is always entertaining to watch.
Yep.
And the grid has got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yes.
I would definitely have Mini Miglias, especially Thruxton.
I forgot about the Mini Miglias.
Yeah, I know you did.
Oh my God.
So,
how did I miss that?
Like when...
Thruxton, yes.
Just,
Yeah.
Brilliant. Jeff Smith with that move, that was epic.
Just 100%.
And they're nuts.
How have I missed that?
So definitely Legends would be another good one.
Yep.
I'd love to say what iRacing, but it wouldn't. It's a good grid. The racing's good. We get told off a lot, but what would you? I'd like to see a good. The MX-5 is always entertaining to watch. A one-make championship always breeds close racing. If you wanted a single-seater Formula, it's definitely 100% Formula Ford for me as well. And I agree with the same tracks as you. Not sure what I'd like to see at Brands, especially around the back, as a one-make championship. Just round the back of Brands is another level.
Oh, it's a yeehaw track.
Yeah.
It's Brands GP is just 2 tracks, cutting half.
It's epic. It's so different. It changes.
I can't gel with Brands Indy. I've got a 54 there this year. I don't know how I've done that, and I'm aiming for 53s. But on the GP, it just feels like a different track.
It's so much easier. I think it's when you come through Surtees, maybe. It's getting that confidence. There are drivers that can go through that corner with a massive pair of stones and are comfortable with the car moving, and because it's the eye of the needle, basically, and that's the corner. It's the only difference.
Yep.
It just changes everything about it. I did both this year, and I always found it easier at GP. Always found it, even though it's a roller coaster at the back. I just found it so much easier to have. But that's where you need the fast cars. I've stood around the back and watched the sprints when Max was in the sprints. I stood around the back and watched Max in the sprints.
Yeah.
And those cars are epic around the back. And the Carrera Cup GBs around the back. Oh, the noise.
They're unreal.
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So
Orgasmic.
to have them, yeah. Would you going on the TOCA package?
Go on.
Because we were promised it, we were teased it, and then it disappeared.
Go on.
Was Silverstone GP?
Yeah. The International.
Yeah.
The International, the lower circuit.
Yeah.
I think that would suit touring cars. But I think the problem is maybe the formula works with the national circuit.
It does, but you'd miss out. We're meant to be the touring cars are meant to be the Premier package, and we're still using the old pits. Why not use that? The international circuit's a brilliant circuit.
Yeah,
it's more technical.
I think what it is, it's to do with the paddock and the support package.
Yeah, maybe.
Because the paddock for the international.
Is it because the layout of the circuit as a site is so huge and vast? You'd have the touring cars in the lower paddock, as I call it, the new pits.
Yeah.
And then you would have all of the support running out of the old. Is it because the site's too massive?
Yeah, the site's too big, so they can't put any experience days on down. Silverstone, I've kind of noticed, is now kind of a dual-purpose circuit. If there's something going on the national, there'll be something going on the international.
Yeah, like when you raced there this year and I raced this year, you had Stowe Circuit was running and international.
Yeah, and the thing is with Silverstone, I mean, they're making money now.
Oh, yeah.
They're £12 million a year.
And you've got the karting circuit going in there as well.
I have sat in an office, and I've said this a few times on the pod over the years, I have sat in an office prepping for a 24-hour, and I have heard people affiliated with the circuit say, circuit don't want club racing here, but they have to.
Yeah, it's a shame.
And it's a real shame, because they know they don't make enough money off club racing, so they do all the corporate days and they do all the snazzy McLaren days. Cha-ching!
Yeah.
But you kind
it keeps the British Grand Prix coming though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
100%. And sometimes I think as Motorsport UK, you need to kind of kick back and go, hang on a minute, we're giving you your permit to run. You will run club racing. And I think that's kind of what they do.
Yeah, they should do as well. They should do. But I think it would be kind of nice to have that run from that and actually see what a touring car can do, stretch his legs on a big track. That big circuit. The international circuit would be brilliant. Yeah. I think you're right on that one. You've got the technical section and then the fast. That'd be really, really good.
That'd be very good.
I think Ford's down that would be brilliant, actually.
Yeah.
That would be really good.
Maggots, Beckett's, onto the back straight. I mean, they wouldn't have any gears left. They'd be down the back of the hangar straight. Pop, 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 pop. Those Kent engines will only take so much.
How much valve bounce would you like?
Pushrod Kent engine. See ya. You just see all the valves come up through the valve cover.
Yeah, that'd be a proper car killer, like your mod Fords at Knock. It'll be a car killer there. So.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. But yeah, we do. There's plenty of series, I think, in the UK that would benefit from the TOCA package. It would help that series as such lower down, and that's what we need.
Yep.
And TOCA could be that arm around the shoulder that does that.
Here's another thing as well. So today, it was announced during the year. So Danny Buxton that runs Speedworks with Christian Dick, and so his lad Max came up through Fiesta Juniors, and then he went to SD150s, and then he went up, and they have announced this tie-in with Speedworks and the Fiesta Juniors.
I did actually see something. I haven't actually had a chance to read the
They've announced the 4 or 5 drivers that they're going to have in juniors as part of their driver development program,
which is good,
and it's away from the TOCA package.
Yeah, which is odd.
Odd or a bloody masterstroke, because it removes the pressure and it means they can concentrate on the driving.
Possibly.
And they can do all the media stuff. I mean, it'll still be live streamed.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they could do all the media stuff. I'll probably be speaking to a lot of these kids doing the live stream stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and Richard and Scott and Andy McEwen. So they're still going to have their chance to do that. and work on the commercial side of things.
Yeah.
But they'll be doing that through a program with Toyota Gazoo Racing.
Which is good that a company is investing back into the UK.
Do you know, so back from that, the one series I want to see, because they're massive, I think they've got a series in America, Australia definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm American, Australian motorsport. But hear me out.
You're a closet Aussie, aren't you?
I am. I'm bogan as fuck.
That's a rubbish mullet.
Thanks, mate. But Toyota have got a worldwide presence in motorsport.
Yep.
They've just announced a new V8 supercar coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
They're in World Endurance.
They're in Formula One.
They're in World Rally Championship. They've got the Toyota AE86 series in Japan, Australia, America.
Yep.
What the hell haven't they got it in Europe?
That's a good point.
And it is a low-budget, rear-wheel drive
It's
car.
a really good car.
Very good car.
Really, really good car.
Low power, low grip. Send it.
Why haven't we got? Why?
Why not?
Are we missing?
That would be
something
perfect.
Are we missing something here?
H-pattern boxes.
here? Oh, proper drivers.
H
Bit of heel
pattern.
toe.
Bit of heel toe. Mate, when you show them drive, if you want to show heel and toe driving, H-pattern boxes, Greg Murphy, lap of the Glods, you show them that before they go out in an 86 at Brands,
Yeah.
they'll set the lap of their life, mush.
Who do we should? You heard it here first.
Yeah, here first,
If
yeah.
it happens, it's us.
Yeah, this is our idea.
Yeah.
But
We got to build some star mates.
maybe we need to give Mr. Gow a call and be like, look, you just knocked on Toyota's door and just gone, couple of them 86s, get them on the shit from Japan.
Good journey. That'd be a good tuning series. GT86s.
It would.
Be a really good series.
Yes.
Think of all the panels Toyota could sell.
Yes. All the panels.
Be cheaper than a clamshell for a GT5.
Yeah, it would.
You really would.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
very good junior series or just a generally good series in tow in general?
Both. Tandem drafting.
Both?
I like that idea.
Yeah, it's good.
I like that idea.
Okay. You heard it here first. That's an exclusive on the Driving Talk podcast.
Yeah.
Time for a pee. We'll be back. I just want to take a moment to thank Scott and Sandown Motorsport for their sponsorship of this podcast and providing a wonderful backdrop. Now, if you have a prestige vehicle, if you want a box-to-cup car built, anything exotic, supercar, racing, restoration, they've got Mark II Transits that they've restored, they've got Rolls-Royce Phantoms, any sort of Rolls-Royce, Bentley, Ferraris, anything prestige or motorsport, you need to head on to Sandown Motorsport for bodywork, mechanical, anything you need, come down to see these guys in Canberra. So now we've solved British motorsport with Toyota A86.
It's the future.
Should we talk TCR?
Can do.
Thoughts?
I don't know much about it because I don't really watch it.
No, it's not the spectator sport, I don't think. I think TCR is more of a developmental sport.
Yeah.
There's more manufacturers coming to World TCR next year, supposedly, but they cancelled the World Finals.
I think it's a good platform in terms of the cars are like a...
They're a touring car formula.
Yeah. A slightly more regulated touring car formula.
Well, you
And
say...
more budget friendly though. It's a lot more budget friendly from my understanding anyway.
Yeah.
But it doesn't draw the same...
Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although I will say Adam Shepherd, worthy champion this year. Some great drives. And Callum Newsham as well.
I'd see, yeah, now Callum I have seen some stuff of. I do follow him on Instagram. Again, he should be in touring cars. I just think it's a budget thing. That's where TCR's niche is, I think.
Yeah. It's just quite fitting into that slot of haven't got enough money to
Go race touring cars, but I want to race touring cars. And
Yeah.
I don't want to do one make club series, and I can't go and race Porsches because they're too much money. So TCR kind of drop. And it's good, but if they market it, it's like
So
better.
that last point, you can go race a Cayman for that money, and you're in the Porsche factory.
You can go and
loop.
race a Cayman for that money. You are. But
So
I don't know whether people's idea of racing the Caymans is, I'm just racing Porsches with other Porsche drivers.
no,
And I
but
don't want to go, I want to be a touring car driver. I want to race touring car.
I think Porsche just gives you more options now. I don't think now that you go the support package you've got there. If you go with Porsche, you can go be a factory driver. You can still be a
Oh,
factory
the opportunity's
driver.
there. 100%.
Harry King, Dan Camish, Tandy's.
Yeah.
Well, Nick. Again, that's another thing. Why isn't Nick Tandy a sir?
Oh, I have no
He
idea.
should be. He's done the Grand Slam of 24-hour races. If you're looking, King, I see you, Charles. Make him a sir. Or you got to get him to supply. You got to like.
He's got to be London Mayor to be sir.
Oh, okay.
I won't go there.
Don't go there.
Okay.
Anyway, so where was I? TOCA Junior. We covered TOCA Juniors.
Yeah.
We've covered the supports. What support races do you miss? I miss Clio's.
I do miss Clio's.
So badly.
They were brilliant.
And we are going to get Max to talk about his year with Jack Young because that was just epic. Might be there. Max might be pulling what's left of his hair out, bless him, because he had a tough year that year.
And he hasn't got a lot of hair left.
No.
He's clinging on to that, bless him.
Remember, though, he has the same haircut as Charles Rainford, as seen in previous episodes.
That's lots of helmet hair. That's what that is. That's what that is. Yeah, I'm not blessed with that. Neither are you. We don't wear our helmets enough.
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all. I need to wear my helmet more. Whether it's just around the house or whatever. But I do miss Clio's.
I miss Clio's. It was a good support package. And the racing was brilliant.
Yeah.
And I think it drew a big crowd in just to watch the Clio's themselves. Renault was a whole thing. When they used to do their World Series, the free tickets for the World Series, that was good. Renault, even Formula Renault was decent.
Yeah.
I used to enjoy watching that.
And then it became, so you had the Formula Renaults that then morphed into sort of semi-Formula 4. And then it was
3.5 things as well they had. Yeah. And it was good. It was good.
Yeah, I think the mid-2000s was just so good for motorsport.
Brilliant for motorsport.
Yeah.
Brilliant for motorsport.
They had proper world touring cars then as well. It wasn't just what it is now with Lincoln Co. and a couple of others, and then they just get some nationals joining on.
Yeah. Yeah, manufacturer backed.
Yeah.
Really.
We've really morphed from TOCA support races, so...
Yeah.
But I miss the Clio's.
The Clio's were brilliant. It's hard to look back, and that's... The Minis have tried to live up to the Clio's. Never really... Not in my opinion, anyway.
No. They're not skittish enough.
No.
I think they're a bit more planted touring car, whereas you knew a Clio was a one-make racer.
Yeah.
A JCW has got the splitter, the wing.
It's too much.
Yeah, I think he's got too much aero.
It's too much.
Back off the boost so it stops snapping drive shafts.
Be a start.
Yeah.
That's why the Coopers is more... They move around a lot more. Like you said, less aero, less power. There's no...
Yep. All on the driver.
Yeah, all on the driver.
Remove aero from all cars. Even touring cars. Even touring cars. Rose tinted glasses time.
Back to touring cars of 1993.
But, you know, you look back at those old videos and you see the cars moving around and stuff like that. Ginetta's did that, you know.
Yeah. I think that's where we keep touching on. We said about the Formula 4s and we said about the Ginettas and the Juniors and the Minis and stuff. All these
and
cars.
And the AE86s when they eventually come to the UK because we've told them to.
Yeah, do it. The cars that move around and are always look like they're on their edge.
Yep.
You could be driving them and be in full control, knowing how to make them. We know this. The fast way to drive one of those little Citroen C1s is it's got to be on the edge and moving around, but you're completely in control. You know exactly what it's doing. It's entertaining racing, and that's what. Oh yeah, look at that. So yeah, the Clios were another level, and but that was a big miss, and that was a big thing when they did leave.
Yeah. There is another. I've just thought of another package I would bring to the UK.
Go on.
Got to run it past you. It is Australian.
Yeah.
It's actually, no, it's American.
Right.
But it's big down in Australia and I like watching it as well. And this is very much because I watch Apex Hunters and I love Elliot Barber. Trans Am.
Okay.
Effectively a Euro NASCAR.
Yeah.
Similar. Can you imagine a single make Trans Am series on the TOCA package? Crate V8s, sustainable fuel, tyres that move around.
We have this in the Euro NASCARs. We have Euro NASCARs.
Yeah, I know, but they don't come here enough.
They don't.
I think we need, we don't need Euro NASCAR. We need Trans Am. We need British Trans Am.
Okay.
Or would it outclass the British touring cars in terms of package because you've got V8s, Thunder, ground shakes?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. So
because you can't. Like, so you look at it when touring cars are meant to be the sort of fastest thing that you can get to a saloon car, and they're quick. And they're meant to be. In theory, they're the pinnacle. That's what TOCA package is. shouldn't they be the fastest thing on the TOCA package? No, the 911s are.
No,
but you accept that. Whereas if you then rocked up with a Trans Am, that sounds like absolute Thor.
Yeah.
You're then does that then not take away? It diminishes the touring cars even further.
Okay.
Because they're louder.
So you give them their own package.
Who's going to run that package?
I don't know. But it would be good in the UK. Would it draw crowds in? And what you do is you cap it.
Or are you looking at another ASCAR situation, which is popular for a while, and then essentially it just dies a death?
Why do you think that failed?
Budget.
And FYI, I miss Rockingham. I miss Rockingham so badly.
I was unlucky. I never got to go. I never went. I never raced it. It would have.
I never got to race it, but I went there. I crewed there a few times. Ironically, running 924s in the odd Boxster. Mm-hmm. Back in my college days, long time ago.
I never went, and I regret that.
Yeah,
I should have gone.
But again, it's a touring car venue that's much missed because I think it was good racing there.
I thought it was brilliant racing.
Good supports as well.
Everyone I ever spoken to that ever did a track day there, ever raced there, said it was absolutely epic. The only person that would disagree, and he's been very vocal on that, is JP. Mr. Plato hated the place.
Why though?
Because I'm pretty sure, didn't he break his nose there in a crash with John Mickle?
Probably.
And it's a big nose to break. I feel his pain.
But then, Jason Plato raced there. Pretty sure Darren Turner did ASCAR there.
He did. And Colin White's raced there.
Colin White's raced there. Pretty sure Colin McRae did a guest round.
Maybe.
Back in the day.
During the
Ben
war.
Collins, he raced it.
Yeah, he did.
So...
Yeah. I don't know, because I remember looking at that series and you had...
But we're looking at V8s
but that's what I mean is you've got essentially you need a tin top series. The Aussie V8s are our touring cars and they just do it better. And Bathurst is Bathurst.
Bathurst.
I apologise.
Bathurst.
Sorry. It's always been saloon cars, isn't it, with us? And then the V8s haven't been around since what, 60s, 70s, 80s.
80s.
So
Rover Vitesse, baby.
Yeah, that's true. But it was a Rover.
What's wrong with the Rover Vitesse?
No, but that's what I mean. It was a Rover. It's not like you bring in a big Ford V8 over or...
No, but I mean, to be honest, a Rover V8 would be a guilty pleasure car. A Rover Vitesse.
Really? They're terrible.
V8. They are terrible, but that's what's so good about them.
There wasn't much good about them, mate. Even in the day.
But that's what's so good about them. Just a terrible, lumpy V8. Like, that's okay.
Steve Soper won in that car, and he says it's one of the worst cars he's ever raced.
He won in that car and then had it taken off him. For some, was it Volvo tappets or something? They fitted instead, just purely out of, we can't be asked to adjust these properly, so we'll put some adjustable ones in, and it goes to the High Court and he loses it.
Yep. Unfortunately.
What can I say? We've really digressed on this.
We have, yeah, we've gone off.
That was Frank Sittner took him to call for that.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah?
Because he beat Frank Sittner. Didn't like it very much.
Sittner didn't look like didn't look like the nicest of people. Looked a bit up himself.
I don't know. I can't pass judgment on that. I need to catch up on some other podcasts to digress into that one.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, going back onto the, would I see them? No, probably not. They wouldn't interest me personally.
Okay.
I like watching Aussie V8s.
Yeah.
Because it's Aussie V8.
But this is Trans Am, so it would either look like a Mustang or a Camaro or something like that. You have generic bodies. Yeah. They would be very ASCAR-y looking cars.
That's the thing, and I think the ASCAR died a death, and we have the Euro car, Euro NASCAR things come over, and essentially, and that they only get one event at Speedfest, and
it's a good event.
It's a brilliant event, but there's lots of racing on.
Yeah,
and I never go to watch the Eurocar V8s. When I go to that, I go to look at the old NASCARs that are over here.
Yeah,
because I think they're absolutely phenomenal. That's the way you want to do it.
Yeah, Neil Ives has still got one down in Southampton. Actually, he did a few car shows around.
Yeah, Robin Stevenson's got one as well. He had the Steakham's car. That's what kicked. Yeah, I remember going to see that. It's epic.
Brilliant.
And
So no to Trans Am.
For me, yes. I think you'd struggle to market it over here.
Shame. Okay.
Because we don't you don't get many cars over here with V8s. I think the cars have got to be personable to what you drive. I still think that's still a thing.
Okay.
The whole thing, win on Sunday, sell on Monday is still...
I don't think it is, though. I don't think... Not anymore. Not since...
Mid-2000s.
No.
Not since mid-2000s.
I don't know. It's still cool if you look at... We all drive... There's Focuses and the Hyundais.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Ford Focus ceased production. As of 4 days ago.
So have they announced this replacement yet?
No. Probably some EV shitbox.
Or they'll bring a brand back. They'll probably bring the Escort back, and it'll be...
If it's just bad as looking as a Capri, don't bother.
It's awful.
Anyway, again, we were talking about TOCA supports.
We like I said, this is what happens when we talk on the phone. It just goes on for hours.
Literally, just chat shit. But I like this, obviously. Recording these opening episodes of the podcast. Scott Woodwiss is due to come back on the sofas in the next couple of weeks for some sports car talk.
The man knows his sports cars.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking British GT and go over a review of that.
Yep.
We've got so much to talk about in terms of British club racing, what's been going out on the circuits as well. MSV's been up to quite a bit as well. They've bought Motorsport News.
Yeah.
We're gonna delve into that. So
yep, and then touch on Autosport as well. Because obviously no 2026.
Yeah, that'll be one to look into. But that'll be all covered in our next episode, covering all things club racing in 2025 and what happened. So for now, we've spoken enough about touring cars. So that was part 1 and 2.
Yep.
Stick around for the next episode, which I'll probably actually put out as episode 3.
Three episodes in an evening. Oof.
Yeah. Hold on, viewers. There's another one coming.
Hey.